Happy 2018, beautiful. It is so exciting. It is a brand new year. And the thing I love about a new year is it gives you a fresh new leaf. Don't worry about what happened last year. You've got this amazing new start where you can set goals, intentions, things you want to achieve over the next year. So one of the biggest things that you need when you set a goal is motivation, because obviously we all want to eat well and exercise daily, but how do you actually get motivated to achieve those goals? Today I'm going to be talking about a few of my top tips to get motivated and achieve your goals this 2018. My first tip is to hit the sheets early. Now, I know this is easier said than done, but when you have a good night's sleep, it means that you will wake up so much more refreshed and much more motivated to exercise and eat well. So try and get into bed around 10 o'clock, and then that means that you can wake up a little bit earlier, maybe at 6 o'clock, to do your exercise, to prepare your breakfast, maybe to prepare some snacks for the day. I find that you have so much more energy in that morning period of time than maybe that 10 till 11 o'clock at night. You're most likely just to watch TV. You're probably not going to hit the gym or whip up some eggs for breakfast. So why not go to bed a little bit earlier and then give yourself an extra hour in the morning to do something really productive for you and your goals. My second tip is to commit not just to yourself but to other people too. So for example, say your goal was that you want to cut down on alcohol, or that you want to introduce more vegetables every day. Don't just say it to yourself, say it to your friends too. Get them to support you too, so they're not kind of tempting you out for, you know, midweek drinks, or, you know, telling you, oh, why are you not eating a burger with us? Why are you eating your salad? You know, you want the people around you to be supporting you. I think that's so important. And it's one of the hardest things when you're trying to change something about yourself, is sometimes your friends don't want you to change. And don't worry if they're a bit negative towards that, because sometimes it just makes them feel insecure, because if you're changing, they think, oh God, should I be changing? And sometimes it's easy just if you're all staying the same as friends, and when people start pushing forward and making changes with their lives, it makes them feel uncomfortable. So don't feel nervous if your friends are not super supportive at first. It might be just something they're going through. And, you know, surround yourself with friends that are really positive and that are going to cheer you on with your new goals. So my third tip is that you should always have a treat in mind at the end of your goal. So my goal for 2018 is that I want to do a handstand. So I know this is crazy and really random goal. It's not like I want to get a six-pack, or I want to, I don't know, only drink green juice. You know, it's kind of a skill-based goal, and I really like that. So that's my goal for 2018. And I've sort of said to myself, okay, once I get to that point, I'll go on holiday, and that will be my treat at the end. So think of what your goals are, whatever they are, it doesn't matter, it's personal to you, and then think of a treat at the end. If your goal is to lose weight, I probably wouldn't treat yourself with a deep fried Mars bar. I mean, you know, maybe you could if it was only one, but I wouldn't then go on like a week binge on them. So kind of think of a treat that maybe isn't food. It might be an experience. It might be that you treat yourself to a calligraphy class, you know, anything like that. Just something really nice that kind of nourishes you. It might be nourishing you emotionally or physically, or just actual food. But I think it's really nice to have a goal and then also reward yourself for that, because it's hard changing, it really is. And I think that it's nice to know that there's a present at the end. My fourth tip is to schedule it. So if you're someone that's trying to exercise more, or maybe your goal is to read more books, it's really good to schedule that time in. So on a Sunday, sit there and go, okay, I'm going to work out at 7 AM, or I'm going to read every night from 9 till 10 before I go to bed. So sit down there, schedule it, and also mix it up. So if it's exercise that's your goal, which I know is a lot of people's, and I probably need to exercise more too, you know, make sure that you mix up your workouts. Don't just do the same standard thing in the gym all the time. Maybe do a dance class one week, or a yoga class, or maybe at home look up something on YouTube. I've got lots of YouTube yoga videos that you could try out. So make sure you're mixing it up so you're not getting bored, because I think that's the hardest thing, is that you often get quite bored. And another little extra tip that I'm going to throw in there is that to put your trainers and your workout gear at the bottom of your bed. I always do that. So if I'm exercising the next day, I'm like, I get everything ready, and then when I wake up I see it, it's there. I don't have to be like, oh, I can't be bothered, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. You just like half asleep, kind of shove everything on, trainers on, out the door, get on and do it. My fifth and final tip is remind yourself how good it feels to feel healthy. Now, that is my biggest motivation personally. I always get asked the question, what motivates you to eat well and exercise daily? And that really is it, because when I eat well, I have a clearer brain. I know I'm a better mum, I'm a better friend, I can work harder and longer, I'm less anxious, I'm less, erratic. All the kind of things that go up in the air when you're feeling a bit sluggish and you're bloated and all sorts of things. So really remind yourself of that feeling, and it might be something like you notice that your skin glows more when you're exercising and eating well, or you might notice that you sleep better, or you might notice that you're less bloated. So it's little things that sometimes show you that you're doing something great for your body. So write those down, figure out what they are for you, and then remind yourself of that every time you're like, oh, I can't be bothered, I'm just gonna order a takeaway. Remember, go, oh, actually, you know what? I always feel so bloated afterwards. I'm just gonna hit the shops and cook up something really simple and easy and delicious. I think we've constantly got to motivate ourselves, because a lot of us can be lazy. I know I can be incredibly lazy and just be like, I just can't be arsed. But going that extra teeny little bit makes such a difference. And if you just get in the habit of doing it on a daily basis, it just becomes second nature. And that's the magical thing about January, is that you can just go, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And lots of people are also trying to make those healthy changes around you at the same time. So it's really nice that you can team together and make 2018 your healthiest and happiest year. Right guys, those are my 5 tips. Thank you so much for watching them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give this a big thumbs up and give me a comment down below on what makes you motivated. I'll see you next time. Bye.